No question about it. Thank you. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Brooks. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Bane in at the 2 guard. And for the Suns, up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there.
Oh, yes, sir.
Morant. Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Passes to Ayton. He kicks it to Paul. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brett. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Booker inside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Brooks from outside. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
There are only 2 players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
For Memphis, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Paul passes to Booker. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
How smooth is Devin Booker's J right there, and inside the arc he nails it.
Morant against Paul. Here's the 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Back to Paul. Bridges against Brooks. Here's Ayton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Morant drives in. From deep, Brooks. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bridges, no one around him. The shot from the low post is good.
This is why you love Chris Paul running your offense. Just move without the ball, find some space, and the ball will find you.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. To the inside. Here's Ayton. And Adams sends it back.
Well, the size of Steven Adams one thing, but persistence is another.
Morant against Paul. It's Morant with the drop.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. It's a 3-point game, rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 8 from the field to start the game. Very hot shooting. Memphis moving that ball around over to the left wing. Morant against Ayton. 6 to shoot. And that one drops for him. Morant's got 8 points.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Paul dishes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morant looking around. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Driving to the basket.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
And here is Paul. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. And to begin his career, Devin Booker labored through half a decade of losing in Phoenix. And he opened up about what it means now to be on the other side.
That's what I've been waiting on. Playing competitive basketball, night in and night out. Keeping my head down, staying locked in and seeing tunnel vision.
They really do. Great to see his patience rewarded.
And so often, young players on losing teams can go astray. Credit Booker for staying solid through the adversity.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's McGee in at center. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. Clark kicks to Morant. And he drives. Oh!
Man, fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
Hard trying to contain Morant. When he makes up his mind he's going to score, he goes full force.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That is his first foul of the game. Jones checked in for the Grizzlies.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Tyus Jones.
McGee, the pass to Craig. Now here's Payne, defended by Jones. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Memphis. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Melton's shot is good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Good work there as it goes.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
On the wing, Melton fires from deep. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Suns trail by 6. An easy 2 points on the lane.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Driving the lane. Melton's shot is good.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Now here's Payne, guarded closely. McGee. The rebound by Anderson.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Takes a 3. Buries it from three-point range. Anderson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies. Well, we've heard, Brent, some teams say more should be done to protect players from dangerous fouls. Do you agree?
Well, I think the head shots are something that people are looking at most. It's player safety comes first. And I know a lot of people that watch basketball in the 70s and 80s when the game was much more physical, where those plays didn't result in technical fouls, see it a bit differently. But it's still about protecting the players and avoiding those kind of plays to put them in danger. And I'm for that.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. The Suns have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Jay Crowder's checked in for Cameron Johnson. Bridges comes in for Torrey Craig. Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's Paul in for Cameron Payne. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Brandon Clark. Williams comes in for Anderson. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for John Crenshaw. And it's Bain in for DeAnthony Melton.
Well, that's a sweet spot for Paul. That zone between the arc and the paint might be his favorite. A career 50% two-point shooter.
Bridges with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And a missed layup. And the Grizzlies leading by 6.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Outside Crowder. Booker against Brooks. Stolen by Brooks. Jackson kicks to Williams. Outside, Jones. And here's Brooks from outside. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
3-point field goal.
Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Booker the pass to Bridges. Booker in the post. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Well, Devin Booker is among some of the youngest, most elite scorers that the league has ever seen. And the sky is the limit for this guy.
Andre Ayton's checked in for JaVale McGee. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Adams, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now here's Booker. Not a lot of room. Ayton trying to break free. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Bridges. Morant drives in. Makes it off the glass. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
And Paul launches it from deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And
now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He had 16 points and 4 assists. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how Memphis played?
They built this lead from the perimeter. We know they have shooters to do it. We know sometimes they play outside in. This is one of those games that's going on by the script. Impressive performance thus far.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Phoenix?
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys will get in.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Brooks. And it's Bain in at the 2 spot. And then Morant slams it in.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Paul. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Grizzlies on defense. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Shot clock at 6. Morant against Ayton. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Morant outside. Brooks outside. And the Grizzlies get it back. Morant against Paul. Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Suns trail by 11. Steven Adams, and you know this story, Brent, comes from a family of world-class athletes from New Zealand.
He has carved out an incredible career in the NBA, continues to be one of those guys that teammates love with the spirit he brings to the game, and just comes from a family of incredible athletic prowess.
Paul against Morant. The pass to Bane. There's the triple. Phoenix grabs the miss. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Crowder grabs it in.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Some changes for Phoenix. Johnson, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. Torrey Craig comes in for Devin Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Clark, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Anderson comes in for Jaren Jackson. Conchar is checked in for Bane. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for John Morant.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backcourt.
He really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Clark kicks to Melton. Connects from three-point range. Melton's got 7.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Picked him clean. He lobs it up.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus.
So smooth. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Down by 12. Kicks it to Ayton. Clark against Craig. Back to Ayton. No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7. Clark into the lane. And he banks in the lane. Clark's got the lead up to 14 now for Memphis.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
It's hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
So for the Suns, JaVale McGee comes in for 8. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Torrey Craig. Williams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jones comes in for John Conchar. Anderson dishes to Williams. And Anderson kicks to Melton. The tray, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Suns trail by 20. Payne with it. Taken away by Williams. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Out to Brooks. Outside, Jones fires the three, and Brooks gets it on the assist from Jones. Brooks has got 11.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Substitution for your Suns.
Johnson, a wide open look, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Jay Crowder out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Johnson in at the three. Who's out there for Phoenix.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Johnson surveying the floor. Paul against Morant from 12 feet out. And it's Paul missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Bane. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Johnson against Morant. Johnson outside. Kicks it out to Booker. Lets it go with the three. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Huge night for Booker and reminiscent maybe of the night in Boston.
Morant outside. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Back to Williams from outside the arc. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Suns here with a different look. Saric is checked in for Crowder. Torrey Craig comes in for Johnson. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Booker, and it's Payton in for Chris Paul. Memphis also making some changes. Tillman comes in for Jaren Jackson, and Culver's subbed in for Bane. The kick out to Holiday, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Steven Adams, and Conchar subbed in for John Morant.
Well, Saric on the inside has really good quality footwork.
Here's Tillman. Boom, he chains it straight down.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Payton passes to Saric. Back to Payton. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
You risk getting torched when somebody's open. Payton's skilled enough to find the open man.
Pass to Williams. Beyond the arc. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Holiday, the pass to McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Passes it to Conchar. The three, and he's good on the three ball.
Like the pass from Clark there, showing he can be a piece of the puzzle.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Here's Sharge. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Williams can't hit. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
The body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Landry Shamet's checked in for Phoenix.
Morant.
And Memphis also making a switch. Morant, he's checked in for Konja. Now here's Payton. Defense right on him. It's deflected.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Grizzlies.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for
Ja Morant.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
There's the drive. Count it.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Payton surveying the floor. And Payton throws it down.
Yeah, point guards getting up like that. Elfrid Payton, big time.
Morant against Payton. Up top, Morant. And it's good for 2.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
And they'll keep possession. Payton kicks to Shamet. Back to Payton. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about.